How we doing, YouTube? I figured I'd do one last review on my thoughts on the 2002 Jeep Liberty. Now, of course, the inside is pretty roomy. It doesn't get leather seats unless you order a premium edition. These are just seat covers. I always try to make my vehicle kind of sporty. I added these rain guards. Protect the door in rain. To have the window open. Front of it, pretty good condition. Now, Jeep is a Jeep, mid-size SUV. Average performance, high-size wheels. These actually the tires. The stock tires are a little bit skinnier. Sport edition. Nothing really special. Overall, it's comfortable. And you sit pretty high up. Fit about 2 people in the front, the driver obviously, and the passenger. In the back, you can probably fit 3 average-sized people, or adults, or 4 or 2 girls with fat asses, or 4 small kids. The back trunk room is medium size, or small actually. Probably just enough for groceries. Can't put too much in it. I mostly put my groceries in, the front area or the back seat area. So it's a nice mid-sized vehicle. But as for everything else, like when you're driving, it is kind of noisy with the windows up. A lot of you hear the tires on the ground because it is a Jeep, so it's not a Honda or sports car. So you do hear a lot of after ride. The brakes aren't really that good. Even if you buy this vehicle I bought it used from a small dealership or private dealership, and you really got to step on it to make the car stop. So at high speeds, you got to put your foot on it real good. The brakes are kind of sluggish actually. I never really care for the brakes. And it's front disc brakes. If you see it. And rear drum brakes, which is probably why it's not that as effective. They're pretty rusted. I did have to change the whole exhaust on the vehicle last year. Changed the whole exhaust because there was like a hole in the front Y pipe right before the headers, and I think the catalytic converter was a little beat up, but the muffler was jacked up. The muffler was real bad, and a regular mechanic wanted like $1,000, $1,100 for the whole exhaust. I don't know if that was with insulation or just the parts, but I did it myself for $500, $550. Bought the parts and did it myself. Because mechanics always fucking rip you off. AC doesn't work. Didn't work when I bought the Jeep, the vehicle. I bought it back in right now it's 2012, April. I bought it about 3 years ago. 2000, maybe 2009. Toward 2010, I bought this Jeep. AC didn't work, and nor the CD player. Radio works, so at least you can listen to the damn radio. At least that was 4x4. It's always a good thing. When it's snow, you can't complain with that. Solid Jeep. Liberty Sport. No, it is a Jeep, so you know, it's not the best vehicle you can buy. Fuel economy wise, I'll have to say below average to poor. You know, they estimated at 15 city, 21 highway. I'll deduct 5 off those numbers, and that's what you really get for me owning this vehicle for about 2 years, 3 years actually. And the only reason I bought it because my last car I owned got smashed by a deer at that time, and it can't drive in snow at all. It was a Mustang, a 2003 Mustang. So that's why, and I just rushed in and bought the Jeep immediately because it was winter during that time, and I had to be at work. You know, it's a job where if it snows, you gotta be at work, regardless, even if there's a flood. Better have your ass at work. You know. So, I'll say realistic numbers for fuel economy. It's about city, you're looking at about 11 to 12. So yeah, it's not that great at all. Highway feels like, if you're lucky, 14 to 16. You know, never mind 20. I did put bigger tires on, so maybe that degraded the fuel economy performance. You have real good tread on it. Supposed to be all season tires. But, you know, like I said, when I first bought the Jeep, at one time it was getting pretty decent fuel economy, but I changed the exhaust, tires, and those were for the better. I didn't just I need new tires. Oh, I want to put big tires. All the tires were bald. The dealership I bought it from, they didn't really take good care of it. Whoever owned it, so who knows? Maybe whoever owned the car before they didn't do a good job changing oil. I change it every 3,000 miles. But whoever owned it before probably didn't give a fuck to the Jeep. I think I covered everything. So brakes are bad, they're not that good. Even if you buy new brakes, it doesn't stop on a dime. Acceleration is kind of slow when you're accelerating. It seems like it takes forever to get to 40 miles an hour. 0 to 10 is not bad. 0 to 20, okay. After that, forget about it. Unless you put your foot all the way down and you burn out more gas, and looking at your gas. I'm constantly looking at my gas meter when I'm driving it, and I watch it drop down. I drive about 8 miles to work one way, to 2 ways, about 16 miles, and within 1 week, gas is, from a full tank, is about a quarter tank after a week. Driving to and from work, and maybe 2 miles out the way to the gym, to groceries. So, and then you're looking to fill up every week and a half with that small of a commute. 16 miles both ways a day. Matter of fact, let's say 18 to 20 miles a day both ways, going to work, to work, and grocery shopping, whatever, friend's house. So, average 100 miles a week. And the Jeep has a 15.5 gallon gas tank. So 15, let's do realistically, 15 times, I feel like I get 13. So 15 times 13 is what you get for gas mileage. Probably like 200 and something, but realistically, I feel like I get maybe 100 on the full tank gas. There's no gauge to tell you that, but I did the math by writing down the mileage to and from work. 35% city driving, the rest highway. About 160 miles on one tank of gas. At best, 180. At best on a good day. So, and that's fucking bullshit on a realistic point of view. The way today's economy, that's fucking bullshit. Unless you live right next to your job, where you could walk outside your house and your fucking job is right next to your house, then I wouldn't care. But it's fucking bullshit. Which is why I'm selling it today anyway. In the last video you saw, I was, telling you I was going to sell it. So if I can sell it, good. If not, fuck. Alright, Dark Hazmat, signing out.